Good morning, good morning, good morning. This is Deborah with Deborah's Blue Tarot, and this is for entertainment purposes only, as you already know. Makes it so much easier, you know what I mean? Before we begin, I want to show you a really cool gift that I got from Emily, one of our subscribers. Her channel, her online name is Coffee Bean. So cute. She made me 3 bracelets with a lotus flower. That's one. This is beautiful. This is mauve and more, interesting. This is actually like a flower too, but more interesting pieces in between. See how they fit. And this green one, which is lovely, and it's got a little, interesting shapes. How sweet is that? I love them. And they're the kind that like slip on, Love them. Thank you so much, my little coffee bean. These are so beautiful. And they're how do I explain it? They feel good. Like when I put them on, they just feel good. I think I'll wear them for the reading. I hope everyone's had a good rest and a good evening last night, I am going to read this morning, believe it or not, on the FELON. Somebody said to me in a comment yesterday that I'm gonna do a sound check real quick. That hang on one sec. Sound. There we go. That oh, the deck that most resonates with you is Morgan Greer. And I agree. Right now, my Morgan Greer is hot. But I like to use different decks. You know what I mean? This morning, I'm going to read on general energies in the U.S. And I'm going to use my Magical Nordic Tarot for some of it. Some tool, and I do mean that, sent me a comment saying, like, I'm so, can you, like, switch up from your pendulum? And I read it, and I reread it, and I was like, no, I can't. I can switch pendulums, but I'm not using my pendulum, which, by the way, where is she? She's in my pocket. Yes. No. You see how this works? This is my channel. And I love the comments. I love the suggestions. But this was just cranky. And I'm like, nope. Click, you're out. I use what I want to use. Now, a legitimate suggestion? Absolutely. But this was just, it rubbed me the wrong way. If you're back in the room and that was you, please don't do that anymore. Thank you. Seven of Pentacles. Again, this is kind of general energies of what's going on. This is a faith card. Have faith. Four of Cups. For me, this is how do I put it? It's kind of, you know, an emotional card. In the Rider-Waite, this card is a card of being handed something and like, no. And in this deck, it's a awareness. I think he knows. I know he knows, at least in a lucid moment. He's done. The World card. Motivation. The only thing he's motivated for is money. The Chariot. A card of movement, yes, but a card for me of the military coming in. Ten of Pentacles. The card says commitment. No, contentment. Forgive me. Contentment. This is a card of family wealth, legacy money. It's a completion card. FELON. Many people use this for him. I can't. King of Pentacles is like a mentor. It even says it at the bottom. He is not well. Queen of Wands. A lot of passion, action, movement. And then the little bunnies, those are good luck. The Sun. Happiness, revelations, illumination, everything's coming out. The EPS documents coming out. You can't stop it now. And that's his biggest fear, right at this moment. Six of Swords, boundaries. Six of Swords is also moving on from, you know, troubled waters. Moving on. Yeah, he's moving on all right. The Hierophant, the government, knowledge. The Hanged Man. He's in suspension or limbo. I think he's going to actually have to be unalive. Doorways. Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups. Walking away, walking through. Now, I have always gotten this answer. Spirit, can you please tell me, is the felon currently alive? I have gotten this for a couple months, at least. At least I get a no. It doesn't matter what pendulum I use. I'm not saying I'm right. I'm saying that's what I get every time. Every time. The Empress. See, she's very pregnant with child. Nurture. Pregnancy or fertility or whatever word that you associate with the Empress, she is birthing a new nation. The United States is not going to be the same as our memory of it, the history of it. Things are going to change. Ace of Wands. Movement, new adventures. It's an ace. Wands are about movement, knowledge, information. It's coming out. The EPS docs are coming out. And Pam Bondi is this close from taking a hike. 9 of Cups. Good fortune. Knight of Swords, a young lawyer maybe. Spontaneity. Is still too young to be to fear. 9 of Pentacles, gratitude. The 9 of Pentacles are often about money and so forth, but I'm not. Knight of Cups. A military person. All the knights for me. This card calls him a dreamer. Ace of Pentacles is luck, financial success. 10 of Wands. Completion card. Responsibility. I have been hearing some stories about the book that the Lotus Queen is releasing on her book tour. And she really takes on the Democrats as I feel it. How do I put it? I do not feel that she felt supported during her presidential run. And I also feel, and she won, by the way, I also feel that she has a lot to say about the party in general. And many of the power brokers at that time wanted an open convention to nominate from the floor. Joe Biden did not want that. He wanted Kamala. He wasn't wrong. She won. Nancy Pelosi, get the out and take your little lackeys with you. Time for new blood. The felon is... I feel it. I feel how lost he is, if that makes any sense. And I don't know how he's holding on, but he is. On the other hand, Spirit, can I ask you a question, please? I want the truth and only the truth. Can you please tell me, is the felon unalive? You see, this is a yes. You see, it's not just what I think, it's the information I'm getting from the medium that I'm using, the media. Right now it's cards. Okay, I'm going to pull this down so you can see these. The Ace of Rods, Ace of Wands, a card of generosity, knowledge, movement. You see how it's sprouting? The military, the Knight of Cups. They're about ready to make their move. The Fool. The Fool. Yes, he's a fool. This is also about new beginnings, new starts, a leap of faith. Come on, Lotus Queen. We need you here. I know you feel angry and humiliated, but Queen of Cups. Wow. The Devil. Pardon me. The Death card. Oh. Oh. The Queen of Rods. The Chariot, which is my military card. The Burdens. Yeah. Page of Swords. Another young military. Could be lawyer. The Lovers. Six of Swords. Moving away from what no longer serves you. Yeah, well, it's not, Seven of Rods, Seven of Wands, battling. Four of Cups. Refusing help. Refusing to accept the cup. The Three of Pentacles. This would be a partnership, a deal is made, something of that nature. He's just not there in his head. He's not there. 9 of Pentacles, abundance, Jack Smith. The King of Swords. I'm telling you that the EPS papers, files, are all coming out, being released. Here's the sun shining its light, illuminating on everything. Right next to Jack. And some people attributed this card for a while to the felon. King of Pentacles. Knight of Rods. Another soldier. So the military is on board. And Wheel of Fortune. This is his karma. He's out. I'm telling you. 5 of Swords. Losing. Loss. Walking away. The Hanged Man. He's in suspension. Okay. Spirit, clear and center, please. Can you please tell me, is the felon still breathing? On his own, I should have said. Is he still breathing on his own? No. I'm telling you. I get a no every time. And Strength. The Strength card comes out. All right. Helping, giving a helping hand. Going back to simpler times, maybe. But it's the 6 of Cups. And this is America at its best. The Ace of Cups. Generosity. The Lotus Flower. Yeah. The House of White. The 3 of Wands. Waiting for your ship to come in. Boundless energy. My Joe Biden card. The kind, amazing Joe Biden. And the Cups. Emotion. I also am using this card for my citizens of the United States. Burdens. 10 of Pentacles, family money. Secrets, the Moon. The Magician, the Manifester, which is what we're all supposed to be doing. Another completion. The 10 of Cups. Strength, power, emotion. Okay. He's gone. It is now someone else's karma. And it has been someone else's karma for a while. Where are you, Jack? No. Where'd you go? ending, and or, where's my Jack card? King of Swords. Revelations of everything. Here it is. As boring as this seems, he's going. He's got to go. He's actually gone. But people see someone on the stage that looks a lot like him, so they don't believe that. Jack is bringing it all. He's bringing it. He has strength. This is the karma. When? September 15th, I said. That's come and gone. Spirit, will the government change drastically within the next couple months? This is now September 23rd. Will it change hugely? Will the power in the government, will the face of the government change dramatically very soon? Like within the next month. That's a yes. So she's on her book tour, and I'm feeling some really powerful energy. Thank you, spirit guides. From her. Justice will be served, you know. This is not just, you know, going to be status quo. Jack and the Five of Pentacles. Okay. Spirit, Shady Vance, will he be inaugurated as the next president? No. Clear and center. Spirit will the rightful winner of the election take office? Will she be allowed to take office? Will she want to take office? Will she take office? Yes. Well, nothing new there. He's out. Even though you see him barking orders, I can only tell you what this is telling me. He's out. It's just a matter of brief time. Spirit, one last question. Will we have a new president before the end of December, Earth year 2025? Will we have a new president prior to the end of December 2025? Yes. Honestly, I don't know what to say. Okay. The Felon. Nothing changed. Nothing really new. This one says, It'll be more interesting for Midday Nuggets, I promise. But the Felon, he's gone. I don't care what anybody else says. I have to go with the energy of my cards and my pendulum. Love you guys. Peace out.